Good morning, all. It's Sunday. So, what does that do to your routine? Should it change? Or should it be the same as it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Now, a lot of us will have a lie in. A lot of us will have extra sleep. And I say to you, if you are someone that needs extra sleep on a Sunday, there is something wrong with your sleep pattern Monday to Saturday. And if we consistently have deprived sleep, then we lead to increases in cancers. We lead to increased risk of diabetes, increased risk of weight gain and obesity, increased risk of neurological disorders. So I'll ask you, is that sleep deprivation that you have Monday to Saturday, because that's what it is. If you require extra sleep on a Sunday, then there is sleep deprivation Monday to Saturday, to some extent. Now, we know that sleep deprivation to any extent is negative on your health in various ways, a lot of ways, more than you'll ever imagine, Tony. So is it worth it? What can we do? What can we do? Now, if your Sunday is having a lie-in because you're lucky enough to be with someone else that, wants to have some Sunday calls, then fair enough. I understand that, absolutely. But if your Sunday is only lying in bed because of laziness or you require extra sleep, then sort out the rest of your week. Give your body the right signals at the right time. And right now in Norway, it's particularly difficult to give your body nighttime signals because the sunset is after 10 o'clock. Therefore, it stays bright and there's still bright and there's very small amount of pitch black or very small amount of darkness in Norway. So you have to hack your environment. You have to have the reds and the orange lights. You have to have the blue light blockers because even you either have all red light in your house and you put that on even when it's light out, so your body understands that it's red and therefore it's sunset. You turn the screens off and you wear a pair of blue light blockers. Because Norway is a country that has to hack their environment pretty much every day of the year. There's a few weeks in spring and a few weeks in autumn where the sunrise and sunset are conducive to sleep and wake patterns, where the sunset maybe is about 9-ish. And so we get an hour and a half of darkness before bed. And so you don't need blue light blockers maybe. But if it's dark, chances are you'll put on light. But most of the year, you're either overexposed to daylight in the summer, or you're underexposed to daylight in the winter. And therefore, you have to hack your environment. So the blue light blockers have to go in. Now, if you are of Norwegian descent, there is some studies that show that your genetics have kind of adapted to extra light in the summer and less light in the winter. So you'll sleep more by default in the winter. Now, we all do to a certain extent, but but your genetics have supercharged that to a certain extent. But that doesn't mean that we don't need to hack our environments, because we do, because we also got the TVs on the screen, the computer screens, the phone screens, etc. The lights on. As soon as it goes even remotely dark, we put the lights on. And therefore, Norway is one of those countries, much like Sweden, Finland, maybe not so much Denmark, but one of those things where we have to hack our environment pretty much every day of the year. In the summer, blue light blockers on is a must in order to get our melatonin pumping out. Otherwise, we'll have bright daylight coming in from outside until we go to sleep. In the winter time, we need blue light blockers on from the artificial lighting, and we need some red light in instead of the white light. So both times we need red lights instead of the white lights and blue light blockers on. But it comes back to that thing. If your Sunday looks any different to your Saturday or your Monday or your Tuesday in terms of when you wake up, how you wake up, and the first things you do, ask yourself why and whether it's worth it. Now, some things are worth it, but the more you don't like, the less you have a routine in waking up and going to bed, the less efficient your body gets at creating a nighttime routine or creating a morning time routine and being able to get into productivity mode or getting into sleep mode. And so the more we can keep a routine, the more efficient our body becomes at, right, going, okay, it's bedtime now, so I know exactly what to do, or it's getting dark now, he's put his blue light blockers on. Obviously he doesn't know his blue light blockers, but okay, there's a distinct lack of any blue light coming in through his eyes. I'm going to start getting ready for bed because that's what I do every day. And I've got this down to a T now. In half an hour, I'm going to be ready for bed. In the morning, I'm up, I'm out. Oi, there's bright light coming in through my eyes. Let's crank it up, boys. It's time for daylight. And so it goes back to the thing. If your Sunday looks any different to the other days of the week, now, some people, you might say that, oh, I'll wake up at 5 Monday to Friday. I'm not going to wake up at 5 at the weekend. Okay, I understand that. You're choosing to wake up at 5 to do that job. As long as you realise that you are depriving yourself of sleep, you could go to sleep at 9. You could go to sleep at 10 and get 7 hours of sleep. But chances are most people won't, or they'll have bad sleep. And then what you could do is still, okay, say, right, I might wake up at 6 on a Sunday. But if you wake up, then get up. That's what I would say. Okay, lie in bed, for a while. Have that cozy time with your partner. But once you're there, and have it, like, if need be, open a curtain. But if you are going to change the input into your life, change the input into your morning routine, expect a different outcome. And expect your outcome to not be as efficient the Monday after either. So people will, this is one of the things that I see often, is people always complain about Monday being a drag. Because you've had completely different inputs Saturday and Sunday. You've gone to bed later, you've woke up later. You've gone to bed later, you've woken up later. And then you expect your body to be able to respond back to the Monday to Friday routine. But remember, your body doesn't know Monday to Friday. Your body knows routine. And so you've just done Saturday and Sunday. Well, you haven't woken up at the right time. You haven't woken up at the same time. You've woken up 3 hours later or something. And then on Monday, you expect your body to be able to kick back into the routine from Monday to Friday. It doesn't work like that. By Wednesday, it might be able to. You might find that that's slightly easier. Or by Thursday. But then by Friday, you're feeling fatigued because you haven't slept well enough those other few days. And so it's a completely kind of negative routine. Because then on Sunday, you're going to sleep more. And so you're going to ruin that routine. And that's what I try. Where possible, wake up, go to bed roughly the same time, within an hour. Where possible. I know it's not completely possible, but it will do humongously beneficial things for your health. And Norwegians, hack your environment in order to get the best possible sleep. Get some blue light blockers. Turn the backlight on your screen down. Have night mode on your phone, your computer, etc. Get programs to get rid of the blue light on your computer or your phone. Have the black backlit thing on your phone. Or if you've got an iPhone, you can have it black instead of white. So do all the things possible that will inhibit good night's sleep. Don't eat too late. Don't have coffee too late. Don't get too stressed too late. And then hack your environment. Get reds in your environment. Get rid of the blues. Get some blue light blocking glasses. And then sleep better and keep a routine where you can. Because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all potentially have the same kind of routine. And your body will love you for it. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Get some light. Oh, the sun poking through. I've been out all day, all morning. So